Finally here. I gotta be quiet. 6:30 a.m. Everybody's still asleep. Got the bike there, and we are taking my bike and Matt's bike over to JD Cycle Works over to Nazareth, Pennsylvania to get all of the work done. Bars, exhaust, suspension. Man, I cannot wait to stick around. Look at this guy. What's up, man? How you doing? Good. We driving a cop car? Shh, don't worry. All right, come on. All right, we're at U-Haul. He's got a trailer actually on hold. We're gonna pick it up now, go to the clubhouse in Hackensack, pick up his bike, strap it up, and then go back to my house. He's gonna drive my truck with the trailer. I'm going to take my bike and his bike, and then I'll meet him there. We'll go over everything at JD Cycle Works. We'll show you guys around. He might have some cool stuff happening in the shop. Okay, we're here. Fourth Watch Clubhouse. There's the Warhorse, huh? So what actually happened? You had smoke out of the tailpipes?
We had a little bit of fire out of the tailpipes. We had
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I was on my way to Virginia, and half mile away from the Maryland House rest stop on 95, RPMs were holding well, and all of a sudden you went from cruising speed down to 0 miles an hour.
Oh, wow, okay. 30, what'd you say, 33,000 miles on a bike?
About 31.
31,000. On a 107, motor's gone. So we'll see, Dave's gonna take a look. We're gonna put it on the trailer now, and Dave's gonna rip it apart and see what happens so Matt could get back on the road. Spring pressure on it. All right, guys, ready to go. I actually took the bags off, took the tour pack off, so this way Dave doesn't have to deal with it at the shop. But we are ready to go. I will see you guys there. We are here. He already unloaded the truck. I just got here. Bike's there with the bags off and everything, and just got here. And check out this bike. He has the same setup that I'm doing with the front. This is what I wanted to show you guys. The Krauss bars, risers, with the gauge cluster right there. With the triple tree, you see how you could adjust the suspension right there. It's like all open. Sweet. Whoa! Am I in your way? Should I move it?
We're good. How are you?
What's up, buddy? Nice. It's actually really nice out. What's up, buddy? How you doing? What's going on? We're ready for the next journey here. I see this guy's got. Did you do the bars or he had them done?
No, they were done.
But yeah, that's basically what I'm getting.
Yep.
Right?
And would you believe it? It's not even here yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, nothing's here yet from them. And we
Oh,
asked
from
them
Krauss?
last week, where the heck is it?
Oh shit. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. The tubes and the mid controls.
Yeah, I looked at them a little bit.
Nice, right?
Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah, we'll see.
Got some cam work going on. Waiting for still engine.
Nice.
Tuning them up.
See that? Yeah, that's nice. That's nicer than the one I got on the bike. That's the longer, the extended one.
Right.
But it's like a 5-month back order on it.
Really?
Yes. That's really sharp.
Yeah. Which one did you get the?
The short one, but I don't like it.
Go back home.
Oh, nice.
Test ride it.
What'd you do to it?
Just freshened up the engine.
Oh, okay. Who makes these jugs?
That's Diamond. They actually machine the heads, but I call it the curse.
Oh, wow.
Every time anything's been diamond cut, for some reason the engine fails.
Really?
It's nothing to do with the diamond cut. It's
Right.
just superstition. It's just
Holy
superstition.
cow.
You have to buy a case. And the old case.
Nice.
And we just got fixed up a little bit.
Is that stock colors?
It is a paint set from Harley.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. A numbered paint set.
Look at that.
Yeah. Pretty sharp.
Pretty sweet, huh?
There's the auction-year-olds, the obsolete caliber.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good gun.
Engine going together back here.
Engine.
124 here.
124, huh? Nice.
No guts in it yet.
Sweet.
Back. And then back. Here's the old vintage bike we're fixing up for somebody.
What year?
88.
88. Nice.
But these bikes, they get very expensive.
They get expensive, huh?
Like everything that person, everything's bad on them.
Everything's what?
Everything's bad on them.
Oh, really?
So just expect if you really have to have a vintage bike, you're going to spend some money if you find someone to work on it.
Gotcha. You'll work on it, no?
No shovelheads. No shovelheads.
No shovel heads, right? Okay.
This is still evolution, so we'll work on it.
Gotcha.
All right. So anyway, John, a couple of weeks ago I was asked why I don't put air-fuel ratio lines on my dyno graphs.
Right.
The main reason why is because I make my air-fuel ratio lines, I'm doing my tuning really big, so you can actually see where you're at with it. And they will vary on every run.
Right.
This year, my target ratio here is 12.5 to 13.0, just that 13 area with this particular bike. And you can see it looks pretty good. There's a little bump here, a little bump here. But a lot of people do is they'll have a line which looks like this, and they'll squish it down so small that it looks perfect. So it's just pretty much lying to people.
Oh, I see.
And that's why I don't show it anymore, because I'll put the lines real big, and everyone will say, hey, that line's pretty horrible. Because I used to see it just squish down so far.
Right, right.
But even on this particular bike, you can see every run, it's going to be a little different. And these are runs right after each other, at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
See, what you got to do is when I'm tuning is I'm taking an average of what they're doing, and I'm making my adjustments. I'm also seeing what that line gives us the best power.
Gotcha.
And that's what helps me give the right adjustment. Also,
What motor is this?
this one here, I think it's a 128 stock heads.
128.
Yep.
Nice.
Stock heads.
Nice power.
Yeah, oh yeah, worked out pretty good. And what exhaust on that? D&D big bore baffle.
Okay.
Made nice power, but you can see every one's a little different.
Right, right.
I mean, that's kind of why I don't do that for people anymore. I don't show them the lines. It just causes confusion a lot of times. But see, that's a big change there.
Right,
that's
right.
That's the same calibration, that's just 3 runs in a row.
Right.
So that's kind of what I told some other folks when I asked, and that's why I do that.
Oh,
I
interesting.
hope it clears things up a little bit. This is a D&D 120 with the D&D big bore baffle, and I think he had a little bit of clutch slippage going on here. You know, he had the clutch was already came in the bike when it came in, but not bad for that big baffle. It came on pretty good, and here it started climbing up. I think that's where the clutch started giving me some troubles.
Right, right.
And she came out. So stock headed 128, not too bad.
Very nice.
Yeah.
138 horsepower, absolutely.
Yep, not bad. And that's the loud baffle.
See, I think, what did I get? 140 or 141 on my 128?
With the stock heads?
I think so.
Let's go find it.
That'd be interesting, only because I was running, obviously, the Chrome Werks.
Yes.
What cam is in this? In this one that you're showing me now?
I think it's a 250. We did the big bore in a 250. I'm pretty sure. I'll look at the notes in a second. We got a pretty long run list with your name on it.
Yeah.
So we got 107 stock air filter exhaust. We got 114s. And we have going down to 128 stock heads. Usually the last one I save is the one I'm showing you. So
Gotcha.
you killed it.
Yeah, 140, right?
153.
Yep, 140.93. So like 2-3 more horsepower over that bike with the other exhaust.
And again, I really think he had a clutch issue going here.
Right.
And that's why it's kind of wavering around here.
I probably did, because I still had the Recluse in there.
Well,
that wound up going.
No, your clutch was holding. This particular person.
Oh,
really
gotcha.
But up here, this drop here is something I see sometimes. I believe I may have figured out why it does that once in a while. Mm-hmm. But you can see his didn't.
Right.
Even though it had the same throttle body. It could be exhaust related, or it could just be.
But my power even came on earlier.
Oh, yeah.
And what are we going to get about with the 107, with the 475? What are we going to get about 116 horse?
We're gonna.
around there?
Well, we're gonna go right back to your original bike.
Yeah. Yeah, let me, exactly.
See, here it is, your 107 we did in 2020.
Let me see that one.
And let's close this. Want to close this out or leave it up?
You close it out.
So here's...
Because people were asking me, you know, what are we expecting?
Here's what your 107 in 2020 did originally. Stock.
Right. 76 horsepower, 98 foot-pounds of torque. That's on a stock motor.
Yep. So then we did the 475 cam. Let's see when and that's where she came out.
113.
118 torque, 113 horse.
Gotcha.
So we're going to be in the same area.
Yeah, right. That's what I told people, about 114.
Yep. And that was with the Vance and Hines 2-in-1.
Right.
You know, so now we're using a different pipe.
Because the 114s get about 118 horse, right? 116 horse, something like that. A couple more horsepower.
Well, all we got to do is scroll right down.
True, too. But I didn't have the, I don't think I had the 475, did I?
Yes, we did.
Oh, did I? On the 114?
It's really easy when you just open up the same.
Yeah, 118. That's what I thought. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like
131 torque.
Yeah. So you guys know, with a 107, this is all with a 475 cam. 107, you get about 113, 114 horsepower, and with the 114, you get about 118 horsepower.
Yep. And the torque.
Oh wow, the torque is crazy.
Mm-hmm. It's
131.
Mm-hmm. That's where they normally come out, the torque, with the Chrome Werks system and the louvered baffle.
Right.
Now, if we use a Chrome Werks system and a quieter baffle, that torque will be a little softer. But
so, what are you expecting to get? Because I'm using a totally different exhaust system.
Again,
so
that's a shorter pipe we haven't tested yet.
You haven't tested it yet? So this is going to be pretty interesting, right?
Yep.
It's actually not it's not the short. It's actually the.
It is a full length one.
Yeah.
It's usually a little softer right here.
Right.
And I've been messing around with baffles with those 2-in-1s when I work with them.
Right.
But it'll be nice. It'll be good.
But it'll be interesting, right? You know, you haven't done it yet.
I have done some, but not.
The Chrome Werks you did 2-in-1, the Outlaw.
If it's not the brand new one.
This is the new one.
If it's a brand new one, I haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
He promised to send me one for testing, but now I don't have to.
Gotcha. Well, they're coming out with a shorty.
Let me find
as well.
This one here is the Chrome Werks system with the quieter baffle with the 475.
Okay, but is that the 2-in-1?
No.
Oh no.
It's just showing different what the baffles normally do.
Oh, gotcha.
But you can see, and this is one we just did.
So you got more power, less torque.
Yeah, but it comes on a touch earlier here, and this one here had a shaky tire on it.
So you got like one horsepower more, but
yeah,
3 foot-pounds of torque less.
Let me find yours. But it comes on a tiny bit earlier here.
Right.
But less mid-range, but the top end's a tiny bit more.
Right.
But that's with the mellower baffle. Again, it's a nice sound thing.
Baffle makes such a difference. Crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we're only talking about really minute numbers, but still, you can see differences.
Yep, but you can see it starts, the torque starts a little earlier here with it.
Right.
And this one here, like I said, out of balance tire.
Right.
A little shaky there. But it just gives you ideas of what the baffling does.
Cool.
It's amazing what it does.
Yeah, a lot of people are always asking me, like, what baffles, was I using on Silverback on the 2-in-2? It's definitely the louvered baffles.
Yep.
Put out the most power, right?
They put out the best torque and pretty much most
best
power.
Numbers, right?
But on my shop bike, I use the mellower baffle.
Right.
And I like it.
And what kind of power did you get? With a 475 you used, right?
Yeah, very similar to this.
Very similar.
Very similar to this one here. Very similar graph.
Cool. Jim said you have to show me the afterburner.
Yeah. And the mechanic says the bike is not going to be turned on right now. Thank you.
I want to look at some.
We can't see afterburner.
Yeah, I want to look at some.
Matt, it's going in. You see? She's going in. She's going in. You got it?
Yep. My only exercise.
You got it? All right.
There we go.
Say goodbye, Matt.
Yeah, goodbye, Matt.
All right, so I'm actually scheduled to come back next week, Tuesday, Wednesday. We are going to put the cam, the exhaust, and the custom dyno tune on my bike next week, Tuesday and Wednesday. So I'll be back, and then hopefully we'll have some answers for you on his bike, because his bike is literally shooting flames, and what else? Flames, sparks, everything, smoke. So we'll have some answers about Matt's bike with the 107. We are still waiting on the Krauss components for my bike. So the suspension was shipped. We are still waiting on the bar setup. So hopefully that comes in soon. Next week we'll be here Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll start with the cam upgrades and the engine performance modifications. And then hopefully everything will start trickling in and I'll bring you guys those videos. All right, guys, I just actually got back. We dropped Matt's bike off and we were able to drop my bike off. But I wanted to end this video here because I wanted to show you guys I did receive my +1 kickstands from Drag Specialties. And I decided actually on going with the heated grips. I'll tell you why. Because I realized with the Memphis Shades handguards on Silverback, I really didn't need my heated gloves until it really got cold, well below 30 degrees. So what I'm thinking now with the new bar setup, I will have the Memphis Shades handguards on there. With heated grips, I'm probably not going to even need heated gloves anymore. We'll see. So I decided to go with heated grips on the bike. I'll show you guys that when we get there. And I want to show you one more thing before we end the video today. So I'll be totally honest with you guys. When I put on the carbon front fender, I really did like it. Honestly, I really did like it. And I ask for your opinion, all of your guys' opinion all the time. I just want to know what you think. We could talk about it, dialogue. I want to know what everyone thinks. But obviously it doesn't matter. Whatever I like on the bike, just like my white seat, I'm gonna do because that's what I like. But I would still love to hear everyone's opinion. But going back to the carbon front fender, I put it on, I liked it, and then I actually painted it, and it did look better in my opinion than the carbon, only because there was nothing else carbon on the bike. And I realized that I am not going with any other carbon pieces because it is literally like a 5-6 month back order wait time. I'm not waiting. And in 6 months, it's gonna be riding season. Like I want this bike to be at Dave now. And when I get it back, I'm not doing anything else to it. It's gonna be pretty much done and ready to ride. So what I did was, because I just wasn't too thrilled about the front fender, even though it was nice, it kind of sits a little too high and it's kind of bulbous on the top. So I was looking at other options and I realized my option was right there under my nose. Road Glide ST front fender in vivid black, brand new. Okay, so that's what's going on the bike. A fender from a Road Glide ST. And I was at the dealer and yes, it looks really good and really sharp. It's definitely a lot smaller than the stock Road Glide standard fairing, and I'll still be able to get some rain protection when I'm riding in the rain, so everything's not spraying in my face. So that's what's going on the bike. All right guys, so thanks for watching. If you guys are new to this channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. And I can't wait, in 2 weeks we'll be back over by Dave, and I'm hoping, I got my fingers crossed for the bike to be hopefully finished before Thanksgiving. But I can't wait to show you guys all of the upgrades that are happening there at JD Cycle Works. And then we're gonna be taking the bike for a long ass ride so I can review every single component that was done on the bike. Peace out guys, hope everyone is doing great.